Good morning, friends, and happy Thanksgiving. So as promised, this is going to be the rice. So what you do is you have a big pot, and it's according to how many servings you're gonna make. So this will fit my needs. This will be just right. So what I've done here is I've put some oil, just coat the bottom of the pot. And these are the best pots to make rice and peas or rice and beans together. So you've coated your oil and put enough oil so that the rice won't stick. Then I've put in 2 cans of tomato sauce. And I've put in all my condiments like garlic powder, onion powder. You put in whatever you want. If you want black pepper, I put in some salt as well for taste. Because you're going to, add some water and it's going to not have too much flavor if you don't add salt. So you should add some salt. But any condiments that you want. Then you just, and I also put another condiment that's called sofrito. I'll see if I take a picture of it. I also put that in there. So you usually just let it simmer like that. When it starts to bubble up, you cover it. But when it starts to bubble up, that's when you know that that is pretty much ready. So we're just going to cover that up and we're just going to leave that there until the rest bubbles up. And then you'll add your beans and rice. So I'll be right back to show you that. These are these are usually the tomato sauces. I'm exhausted already. and it's like 1 in the afternoon. So these are the tomato this is the brand that I usually, when I do make yellow rice, I always use Goya. So I've used 2 cans of those, and then I'm going to use the pink beans. You can use red, and I think people usually prefer red, but in my house, they like the pink beans, because I really don't eat yellow rice. But they like the pink beans instead. No. They usually look like that because they have that liquid. I always clean them out. So I'll pour them both in a bowl and rinse them and rinse them and rinse them until I don't see any more of that icky residue. So we still have the sweet potatoes to bake. We're going to bake them with brown sugar, cinnamon, and some syrup. And then we throw marshmallows on top. So we still have to bake. We were making these cans. And this is for my daughter's French onion casserole. I mean, not French onion. These are the French onions. And I absolutely love these things. This is for the green bean casserole. So she has 4 cans of green beans. You also need some cream of mushroom. And love this. The crispy fried onions. Ooh, these are so delicious. And I have gravy. So I'm not making my own gravy. That's the gravy we're going to be using this year. But getting back to this, so the beans are in the pot now. They're nicely washed. I just threw them in the pot. And now what I usually do with the cans of tomato sauce, that I'll fill them up with water because you're going to throw water in that pot anyway. So I'll just fill them up with water. And it's just to take out the residue of the tomato sauce that's in there. So here goes 2 cans. And then I'll just get, the water pitcher and just continue filling it up. And then I'll throw the rice in. So I'll be right back. So once you've thrown your rice and your beans in, you pour enough water to level off everything. And that's what it should look like. It should look like that. Then you cover it. What I do is that I cover it just enough to have a little bit of room so that the rice can actually dry out a little bit. I guess it's a little trick. I don't know how many other people do it. And then you just let that cook. When the rice starts having little dents or holes on top of it, then it's time to stir it. You stir it from the bottom, and you'll cook this according to how many servings of rice. And I usually cook 1 cup per person. So depending on how many people I'm expecting, that's how many cups of rice I'll be making. And then that's it. You just keep stirring it, and then you can taste test to see if the rice is cooked, and that'll be all. It should be done by then. And this is what it looks like once it's done. Okay, my phone is working. It looks just like that. Good. So you see?
Yeah.
If you keep turning it, And once you see that it starts to dry out, if you think you need a little bit more water, just keep adding water. But other than that, it's done. And the bird just came out of the oven. He is done with all the trimmings. And we usually lay, which is a good secret, because of the fat, bacon over the turkey. And look at all of that juice. Our turkeys are never dry. Never ever dry. Because we bag them up. We put onions, potato, carrots, all types of vegetables that will have or let out juice. We put underneath the bag. And we lay bacon over the entire turkey.
Yeah.
So that's how you wind up with so much juice. Biscuits are coming out of the oven now as well. Mmm, yummers. We have the green bean casserole, turkey and stuffing. We have biscuits, sweet potato, potato salad, and we have pies and the rice is, and macaroni salad. And the rice is on the stove. So my daughter she cooked just about everything here except for the rice, which I made. But yeah, so this is it. So we're getting ready to just say grace and dig in. All right. From our family to yours, wishing you a very happy Thanksgiving, and may God bless and keep you all safe. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys soon.